Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco, sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
I'm walking into a nightmare.
Welcome to the rat house.
Kristen and Jay have my least favorite problem.
We're next to a forest. There's a rat. Big deal.
But they're so blasé about it. They're risking their health.
Excuse my ignorance. Bubonic plague?
And their home.
Right now, we're underneath the kitchen area. Look at all the droppings that you have here.
Can I repair their kitchen and evict the rats? I'm Kristi Hansen. I'm a contractor and a plumber. Hey, I know life gets hectic, but that's no reason to neglect your home. So I'm gonna step in and help these homewreckers.
Today I'm meeting Kristen and Jay. They have a small rat problem, and it's causing damage to their home, so I'm gonna see what I can do about it. Look at this driveway. It is so steep, and it's like a mogul's run. But what's at the very bottom of this mega steep driveway is their garage. But they do have the drain here, which is jam-packed full. Can't do a very good job of draining away the water if it's packed full of crap. But on both sides, look how this wood is rotting. I'm not seeing anything that shows me, hey, rats are getting in here, but what I do see, though, is a couple compost bins, and rats love compost bins.
These aren't, like New York City dirty rats. These are rats out of our forest. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I think they're probably cleaner rats.
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
Because I know why I'm here. I'm not saying I'm not a rat fan. I'm just saying they have their place, and it's not in the home.
Oh.
Where do you want to take me?
Well, let's take you to the garage. Okay, so here is the garage full of stuff.
Do the beasts hide out in here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. In fact, there's some evidence right there on the floor.
Oh,
It's kind of fresh. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's just nice.
Their favorite place to come through is the crawl space right down here.
So this is a main access point.
And they've actually eaten a hole.
Yeah.
I know that mice get through tiny holes. So if they carved it to the smallest size they needed to have access, that's a big-ass rat.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, okay.
This is the only access to the
I'm
crawl
not getting
space.
in that hole. There's no way I'm getting in there. It's not like I have a rat phobia. It's just like, I don't know, there's just, don't like them. We could just get, a better trap door on there, sort of thing, something that they can't shoot
Actually,
through.
probably blocking that hole would be something to do. I hadn't thought about that before.
Their approach to this problem and their complete complacency with having rats in their home is a huge part of the problem.
There was one night she sees this rat wandering around and goes and grabs the cricket bat.
I thought, what can I use against this stupid rat that's... Ugh. So, yeah, I grabbed the cricket bat.
That's not going to phase a rat. It just went down the nearest hole.
Okay, well, I want you guys to show me anything else that's gonna...
Okay, we can do that. So on through to the laundry area.
So they like to come up by the furnace down there. You can see there's a trap set.
There's a trap there.
Yeah, and that's where the first one that actually got caught in the middle of the night, bang, wham, kept us awake all night.
Yeah.
So,
to a
so
happy
we've got all of the
place.
stuff that
Go
the
to a
rats
happy
do like.
place.
The most important part from this, for the rat side of things,
Yeah.
is you'll notice lots of hard plastic,
Oh,
lots of
yeah.
glass. Because the kitchen doesn't have much storage, that's why it's all down here.
The problem of the rats, has it improved since locking everything up?
Oh, maybe that's why they're starting to... We're seeing more activity in the kitchen.
We're seeing activity of them in the kitchen again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? How is that okay?
This is kind of the center of our home, and this is where everybody gathers, of course, when we entertain. We did a flurry of home renovations about 3 years ago, and it was about that time, too, we discovered our son was severely dyslexic and really needed some significant help. And consequently, everything came to a grinding halt because we enrolled him in a really wonderful school across the city, but it's a big, big investment in his future.
You know,
Yeah.
this matters. This is life.
But he's our priority.
So let me see this thing.
Okay. But yeah, so if we pull out
Oh my goodness.
the compost bin, which we try to empty, but we've got it trapped here. You can see poo. That's new poo. New poo. I just cleaned this out the other day, believe it or not. Yeah, and they come in under the floor there. So
This press board is just nothing for them to get through.
Oh, no.
It's so
yeah.
easy. You can't use it as a proper cooking and utensil storing space because the rats are in there.
So I'm installing an infrared camera to get an idea of their numbers.
These rats know this house inside out. They have it dialed. That's why I want to get the infrared cam going so that we can see what are they doing? Where are they going? Ugh. When I come back in a couple days, I'm going to have a surprise for you.
Okay. No clue.
we're completely...
No clue what's going to happen.
Yes.
I'm not a rat expert. I'm not a pest expert. But I have an exterminator coming to their house.
Surprises are fun, as long as it doesn't involve like dynamiting that wing of the house. We're all good. Yeah.
Hello, you two.
Oh, hey, how are you doing?
Good, good. This is my friend Peter. I want him to assess what's actually going on here.
You've got a park right behind you. You've got a stream running through that park. You've got a lot of tree stumps. You've got wood piles back there. These are great harborage areas for rats. And these rats are going to find their way into your home because there's going to be food in your home. There's going to be potential nesting sites. Roof rats, they will actually tend to go up into the attic areas or down in the crawl space. And they can climb up a wall as quickly as they can run across the floor.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's take a look around the outside of the house here. The reason they're getting in is because of openings like this. And most importantly, take a look at this door. Look at the opening that's underneath this door here. So you can see your soffits there. You've got some bug screen up there. That bug screen, I can probably just poke my hand through it, and that's going to be a great access point for rodents. You're going to use these downspouts as runways to climb up and into the soffits, and that's how they're accessing your attic. And once they're inside the attic and the crawl space, that's when they start to infiltrate into the rest of the home.
And you've heard them in your wall.
And definitely behind the couch and the wall.
Rats and mice can carry a number of illnesses and diseases. Some of them that you might have heard of include cholera, bubonic plague. These are bacterial illnesses that are basically started when they urinate and defecate on your food or water sources.
Excuse my ignorance. Bubonic plague?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the more common ones that people have probably heard about.
Hearing an exterminator come in and actually tell you how bad it is, I did not think that it was as bad as it is.
Also, one thing to consider, rats don't have bladders, so they're urinating everywhere they go. They're going to be all throughout your cupboards, your floor areas, in your crawl space, in your attic, all over.
So if that gets in your food, it's a guarantee that there is pee, at least, everywhere where these rats are running.
We have a bigger problem than we thought we had.
Actually, right here in their kitchen, they have an access point.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is your compost.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's going to be lots of odors emanating, which might be an attractant to get the rats to actually come up through these cupboards.
I have my camera covering that hole, but I didn't see anything come through there.
Rats are what we call neophobic, which means anytime something new is in their environment, they're going to be a little bit elusive.
By the way, there's actually further holes in between the rest of the cabinet and in behind the dishwasher, and then they've been kitting in here and nibbling away as well.
You didn't tell me that part! This is a highway system.
Absolutely.
Now that we know how they're getting into the house and around the rat trap in the kitchen, Peter's going into that crawl space to look for nests.
You sure you don't want to come?
No, not yet. You let me know if I need to come in there for any reason.
Right now, we're underneath the kitchen area, and if I pull this insulation, oh yeah, see? Look at all the droppings that you have here. This is how they're getting up into the kitchen cupboard area.
Does this look typical to you?
Well, it's probably a little worse, only because the owners have left it for quite some time.
Yes. It's full of rat turd, and all of it's directly under the kitchen.
They use the insulation for nesting material.
I kind of want to see, but I kind of don't.
And again, this is where they're nesting. The next step is to get some traps set and eventually seal this house up.
Peter has to go away and put his plan of attack together and figure out what needs to be done to get a grip on this rat situation, because if it's a big situation for him, that's alarming to me.
Also, what's alarming is how much work that kitchen needs in addition to making it rat-proof.
I've got the costs coming up. You think that's the number?
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge number, hey?
It is.
So this is why this number seems so large. There's a lot of things we're tackling. But I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna kick in some dosh for you.
Ooh.
Wow. So that's going to be in materials and labor. So that's your portion. We're looking at 19 grand. I know that you guys have a bigger issue, which is your son.
Yes.
In a nutshell, the cost of this kitchen is 1 year of his school.
Yes, it's extraordinarily expensive school, but he will have a workable skill set, so he can do whatever he wants in life.
Because you realize that part of taking care of him is the safety of this house.
Absolutely.
We're serving eviction notice to the rat.
To the rats, yes.
Gordon, get in here.
Yo.
Guys, this is my project manager, Gordon.
We can start tearing off the doors for a start.
Love the demo.
Okay. Oh, 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Guys, that's all I'm giving you for now. Get your jackets and come with me.
All right.
What is this?
That's a drain.
Drain.
It's supposed to be. So when water's rushing down this steep driveway, it's got to have somewhere to go. And this is packed full. And look at all the debris on here.
Yeah. Yeah, it floods over in that corner.
All right, just start scooping some of it out. Some gloves if you don't feel like getting all dirty.
Cleaning the grates out at the base of the driveway, that's something that it's always we mean well, doesn't always happen.
Well then, I'm gonna leave you guys to that little chore.
All right.
Okay. Have fun.
Thanks.
Kristen and Jay's kitchen is loaded with rat holes. So Gordon's crew's tearing it down to seal the holes, then rebuild. But during the tear out, there was one not so pleasant surprise.
Okay, I'm in the kitchen. We're doing the demo. Pull the bottom out, and there she is. A dirty, great big rat. Body about that big, including your tail is about that big.
No, like
Yeah.
a dead rat's just laying there? What are you talking
Laying
about?
there for some time.
Oh, God.
He's like totally petrified, skeleton still there, skin over the outside, but he'd been there for a while.
Oh, my God. I'm glad I didn't find it, that's for sure. I don't want to see it. I don't want anything to do with it. I would have screamed like a 6-year-old girl.
Oh, I did.
We're making the house rat-proof. First up, Kristen and Jay's kitchen. So we cover up and paint. Followed by a solid new floor. And cabinets with puck lights.
This looks fantastic.
You know, the layout's working really well.
You see the old kitchen? No. Oh, man, yeah, it had nowhere near this amount of function to it. This is incredible. Well,
But other than that, I mean, the layout is great. I mean, we're really moving ahead.
Our rodent experts are back setting rat traps. And installing rat barriers around the house.
how's it been going?
It's great.
Like, no problems?
Well, not so far.
No rats?
No.
This is crazy. This is a rat-infested house, and I can't find one.
And neither can our homeowners. It seems with all this construction going on, the noise has driven them out. Now that they're gone, it's time to lock down the house.
We are sealing up all of the continuous soffit vents. We're doing the roof vents that go up into
Lot
the
of roof
attic.
work.
There's the door to the garage.
Yes, there's a huge gap.
For the bottom of the doors, we'll use solid aluminum. We're confident that the rats aren't getting back in.
Wonderful.
If they do, then we'll come back.
Awesome. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Next, it's time to seal up the entrance to their nesting spot.
It's no problem for them to chew through insulation and wood. That's what they're good at. So what we're gonna do with this door is to line it with metal. They can't chew through that.
So you're gonna staple it?
Sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's my job. All right, so this is the last thing we have to do.
With the final rat barrier in place, it's time to remove the last temptation. I have a couple of surprises to help Kristen and Jay with it.
Now that's what I like to see.
Hello.
Well, part of the problem with managing the rats is figuring out where do they get stuff. The compost bins is where they get some of their food. Oh, hello, Rod and Lillian. These guys have infestation problems too, hey?
We do.
Oh my God, they're coming out. We have ants.
Oh, let's get it. Oh, look at that.
I'd say they're up in the ceiling.
I helped them, and now they're here to help Kristen and Jay.
So what we're gonna do is take the opportunity to unload that bad boy and line it with some mesh. You guys are gonna get dirty. It's like,
Yeah.
great.
So you are officially ant-free now?
We are ant-free.
Best thing about Kristi was she really had a focus on getting us to follow through with not just the problem that she was helping us with, but taking care of her house better in other spots.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Great.
Shimmy, or shimmy it in.
There we go.
Well done.
Don't like dinner.
But not like a rat's dinner. That mesh will keep the rodents out of the compost and away from the house. With the cabinets in place, we can prep the quartz countertops with a new tool.
Trying to measure countertops here, and I'm trying to map everything here.
Nice machine.
Everything will fit exactly like a glove.
Why do I hear you need me?
Well, I'm sorry I missed this earlier, but my drain is kind of going in the wrong direction.
Oh. Now the problem is the drainage is facing the right way for the corner sink that used to be in place. We're not putting a corner sink in. We're putting another sink in to the left of that. Okay, well, the only thing we can do is open up that drywall and have a look at what it's doing. I didn't almost electrocute myself. I electrocuted myself today. A little buzz. That's exactly what I got. What I see now, I cut through this wire. I cut through the sheathing and touched my knife on the wire and then touched my hand on the copper and basically put myself in the middle of the circuit here. Somebody at some point has run this wire just on the back side of the drywall. Wires are supposed to be tacked in the middle of the studs. Just throwing in a socket and just leaving the wires loose, that is not to code, because I should be able to cut anywhere in here and be fine. But I just gave myself a good zappin'. Oh, hello, rat turds. Just when I felt like sticking my hand in.
It's reveal day and Gordon's confident.
Now, Gordon, give it to me straight.
Yeah?
Am I walking into a nightmare?
Not at all. It's all good. Too easy. Yep.
What aren't you telling me? Okay, I'll have a look.
Come have a look.
My worker bees.
After rerouting the plumbing, Doug has some last-second work on the new sink to do.
You open up the bathroom upstairs, drain the water? Yes.
How's it going, Doug?
Just putting in some shutoffs. The shutoffs for the dishwasher, the fridge, and the faucet. There's a few lines that need to be capped off and moved.
Well, I'm so glad you're doing that, not me. Thanks, Doug.
No problem.
The new countertops are almost in and look great.
Hey, so guess what, dude?
What's that?
On budget.
Yeah, we had some puck lights installed in the cabinets. That's about the only thing we're over budget on.
That's right. So that was what, $350 or so?
So that's not bad for a full kitchen, for
yeah,
sure.
I'm happy with that.
That means our estimate for the new kitchen and rat barriers was pretty close, with Kristen and Jay putting in $19,000.
This is pretty cool, though. This sink is the only new thing we're putting in here. This is original stoves going in, the original dishwasher, the refrigerator, so that's pretty cool that we got away with that.
Before putting the stove back in,
You ready?
we have to reinstall the exhaust hood and reattach the gas lines.
You're up.
Sweet.
This is a leak detector solution.
Right, so if there happens to be any leak in the gas at all, it's going to blow bubbles.
That's
It'll
right.
be bubbly.
It'll bubble up.
Yeah.
You'll notice it and it'll be fairly obvious. Usually after you've done one test, they're good until you ever have to take it apart again.
And with that done, we're ready for Kristen and Jay.
Hi, you two.
Hey, hey. Excited. Anxious to see what has been done to our house.
They live for so long in such a crappy space and with rodents running around it. Today's the day.
Yes.
You get your house back. To have that reclaimed for them is a truly awesome thing. But first, check out here. This is some of our barrier defense against rats around the entire perimeter of the house.
Get rid of the rats and keep the rats
That's right. Come with
I never thought I could get
Okay.
so excited about quarter-inch mesh cloth. That's beautiful. Wow. Oh my.
Look at that. Very nice.
This is our kitchen. Fantastic. I got chills.
Yeah,
It
likewise.
was just
I was like tingling. I'm like, oh my God, this isn't the same room.
This is your kitchen, Kristen. Keep going, keep going.
And no rats.
Yeah.
This was a happy place for the rats to come visit.
Yeah, and they come in under the floor.
What came with your old arrangement was a lot of really easy access. The rats had a safe eating zone in here.
Yeah.
Now there's no access for them. There's no way they can get in here.
It was just awful having them there before, and I didn't really realize, oh, this is what it's like to have an easily clean kitchen, rat-free.
I think that their focus has been strongly on their son.
Well, I know they live in the U.S.
And making sure that he's okay and that his needs are being met. This is about them getting their home back and beating back the rats and saying, you're not welcome here anymore.
What I had to do was say to you, no, you don't have to live with this. In fact, I forbid it.
What's great is the rats are gone. We're confident that they've been purged out. They're not coming back in.
And I know it's not easy, but this is the payoff. I have a little present for you.
Boy! Case of emergency break glass. I love it. Excellent.
Well, hopefully we will never have to again.
Yeah.
It will hang in a place of honor.
I think all of us
I love this.
truly enjoyed working with you guys.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for everything.
I'm actually feeling a surprising amount of relief just knowing that they're not going to be around anymore. More than I expected to.